to fight like Thadeus. In this video, I'm gonna be revealing physical attributes and the fighting style of the Apostle Thadeus from the manga Killer Peter. At the end of the video, I'm gonna reveal a blueprint to a completely flexible routine that you can use to make your fighting style similar to Thadeus. This video was suggested by a viewer, so if you want your suggestion to be made in reality by me, make sure to comment down below any topic, any suggestion related to fighting on martial art, and I'll do my best to create it. So first of all, Thadeus' physical attributes. First we have Thadeus' reflexes. So Thadeus is said to have a 0.1 second reaction speed. Here are 2 drills to get reaction speed like Thadeus. In order to improve your reflexes like Thadeus all by yourself at home solo using solo drills, you can use the normal ball or a ping pong ball. One ball in front of you and let it fall while your other hand catches the ball. You're gonna fail at first, but slowly you're gonna start building that reflexes. And in order to make it harder for yourself to catch it, what you're gonna do is increase the height of the ball you're gonna let it go from. And at one point, it's gonna be totally out of your eyesight. So you have to depend totally on your reaction speed in order to catch the ball. The drill is throwing the ball to the wall and then catching it. Make sure after you throw the ball, you don't just keep your hands extended, but also close to your face. Whenever the ball comes, you can easily catch it. And to make it harder, you can throw the ball and spin around to catch it, making it more harder for you. Thadeus' speed. Now, Thadeus is a fighter that doesn't focus on raw power. Instead, he focuses on overwhelming this with his sheer speed. So, how do you develop speed in martial arts? There are 2 ways to develop it in martial arts. First of all, repetition, repetition, repetition. The more you repeat an attack, the more your body becomes familiar with that said attack. So, if you want to increase your speed naturally, you need to repeat a move continuously. Second of all, put weight on yourself, on your hands, even ankle weights on your legs, then practice. So your muscles have to work harder to perform a movement, so when you remove the resistance, your body is gonna be faster. Thadeus' precision. When he attacks his enemy, he not only attacks random spots, he targets the vital areas of his opponents. How do you improve your precision? In order to increase your precision, is take a marker and put a dot in your heavy bag. Focus on this dot of the bag and just throw jabs at it. And make sure your jab is exactly pointed at this small dot. Fourth and final concept of Thadeus' physical attribute is his ability to read people's movements. Thadeus has an foresight to read what his opponent's next move can be. Get better at reading your opponent's move. There are 2 techniques. First technique is anticipate your opponent's next move by seeing their reaction. What you're gonna do is when you're fighting an opponent, use jabs or front kicks or different type of moves to see how your opponent reacts. Different attacks. This way you can anticipate the opponent's next move really easily. The second technique is looking at the opponent's chest area. When you look at an opponent's chest area, you can view your opponent's entire body. So whenever they even do a slight movement, your mind is gonna notice that slight movement because the center line reveals a lot of things. Thadeus' fighting style. He uses some kind of Chinese kung fu type martial art which has 888 different strikes. You don't need 888 different strikes to be a good martial artist. You just need a handful of moves that you are a master at. First ultimate move, surging needle strike. Basically a move where you use the knife hand strike at a body part or a limb of your opponent. This has seen cutting off people's arm using this move. And it is so fast that it's in a blink of an eye. Now in real life, this is not really that effective. If you don't target any vital points, for example, you can feint a lot, and suddenly you can strike your opponent's eyes or you can strike your opponent's throat. Ultimate move of Thadeus is the 100 flash strike. In this move, Thadeus uses 100 different strikes in 1 second. It is kinda impossible to do in real life. The closest thing you can do is land a combo. Remember what I said, if you want to be a great martial artist, you have to find your own handful of moveset that you are a master in. The best ways to do that is to have your own personal combo. So if you want steps to create your own personal combos, make sure to visit my video how to create your own style. In that video, I had mentioned a part where you can create your own combo. Now for the last part, blueprint. Here on the screen, I have given a blueprint that includes all the physical attribute training and the fighting moves training. You can customize this routine however you want. Yeah, that'll be it for today's video. If you want other fighting style videos like this one, you can check my playlist on the right. And if you want something that gives value in a really short amount of time that can improve your martial art, you can visit the video on my left. That'll be it for today's video. Work hard and smile.